Oh shit! Damn, I got Alfredo on my L mask. That's enough for me for today.
Welcome to InstaChef. We're profiling chefs who are creating a new food tradition by using Instagram to bring their creations to the world. I'm your host, Cliff Skighwalker. Me and some of my friends are hitting the road in the pursuit of pure deliciousness, and we are going in, one dish at a time.
Well. It looks like I finally have arrived in Atlanta. Out the gate, one thing I love about this city is that the Southern hospitality runs deep. And when it comes to food, people in the A are prideful. That passion holds true to chefs and cooks here, who use social media not only to promote themselves and gain followers, but also to set up businesses, employ those in their own communities, and generate sustainable profit. Look, it's the ATL. I'm ready to eat, so follow me. Pardon me, I have to take this. Big Boi, what up, though? Everything solid, man. Where are you? Oh, you need the address. Say no more. 1 second. Visible so fast. Yo, I just sent you the address. All right, I'll see you in a few minutes. My special guest is an iconic figure in Atlanta. His mark on hip-hop is immortal, and his entrepreneurial spirit is ensuring his legacy for generations to come. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Boi. Oh man, what up, though?
Hey.
What's going on with you?
Boy? What's up, buddy?
Good to see you.
Doing for sure. What's going on, man?
First off, thank you for just taking time out of your schedule to be a part of this.
Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah.
Welcome to Atlanta.
Oh man, thank you.
Believe that.
Thank you for that formal welcome. I'm serious. That means a lot, man. Right out the gate, I just want to rewind the clock back. You were born and raised in the Savannah and Atlanta area.
Yep.
The first thing I want to ask you about is those earliest childhood memories.
I come from a large family, you know what I mean? I'm the first of 5 children. And so a lot of my time, you know, when I was younger was spent with my uncles and aunties and bouncing around from house to house. Because Savannah is a coastal town, so I'm a beach boy, a BOI, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fishing and crabbing and bringing it back and doing the low country seafood boil with the corn and the potatoes and all that. That kind of stuck with me, so I always loved seafood from day one.
When you are at the crib, what's your go-to?
My thing, as I just started, my wife bought me an air fryer, which is like my best friend. I got an Instagram page with Chef Twan.
Okay.
You know, I just dabble a little bit, you know what I mean? Just with my audience.
Yeah.
So I put up recipes and stuff like that, man. But that's my go-to thing right there.
Now, when it comes to food in the city, what are those like things that the locals gravitate towards? Something that like, if you're a tourist, you don't really know about.
Well, one is definitely the strip club food. Scrumptious.
Listen, put me on. This is the time. Please put me on.
I'm telling you, you can get you a chopped chicken Philly from Magic City. Then my favorite spot got to be the seafood spot called Spawn Divots. They've been here forever and they specialize in fresh seafood, man. So ask for Ken, tell him Big Boi sent you.
Gotcha.
It's great.
What makes Atlanta cuisine stand out from any other city?
It got to be the Southern seasoning cabinet. You know what I mean? Because it's passed down from generations and generations. So when it comes to just the South, like down home Southern cooking, it's got to be about your seasoning cabinet.
I love that. How has social media affected not only what you do musically, but your career as a whole?
You know, we started in the era when there was no social media. So for now there to be social media, my fans get to grow up with me and people get to see what you're doing from me breeding dogs, you know what I mean? They see the Frenchies and they love that. You know, they know my kids. They like, damn, like, he really is about that shit he said he was about. You know what I mean? And like, they respect the music that much more.
Definitely.
It's all about soul.
You know, speaking of support, there's an underground scene of food where, you know, chefs are utilizing social media to really promote and sell their food.
Right.
And I just wanted to ask, you know, what do you know?
I kind of seen it kind of glazed over it a little bit. The main people that I see doing it, like are people like I follow, like E40, Chef Earl Stevens.
Yep.
He's one of my favorites.
I like the way you're doing that, brother. You feel me? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I watch some of the stuff that y'all been doing with the Thrillist, and I'm like, okay, cool, man.
Yeah,
like
man.
that's amazing.
Are you hungry?
Yeah, man. I know what you do, and I know you don't ever bring no bullshit. So we definitely want to see what you got in store for us.
Bullshit is the last thing I'm trying to bring to
Well, for
us.
sure.
Yeah. We're actually headed to the studio right now to meet some chefs and, you know, hear their stories.
Okay.
And the first chef we're about to meet is Chef Baul, who spent years in this food game cooking for high-profile people, and I've been adamant about trying to get an opportunity to taste it. You down to check it out?
Absolutely.
Let's go.
Let's see what's happening. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you got cooking.
What's going on, my brother?
Hey.
How you feeling today, man?
Dog, it's so good to see you and finally get a taste of your food.
So, man, how you
Nice
doing,
to meet you,
bro?
my
Nice to
brother.
meet you, dog.
Nice to meet you, my
All
brother.
right.
Is it cool if we grab a seat?
Yes, sir. Y'all take a seat.
Chef Baul,
Yes,
thank you
sir.
so much for just meeting us in the studio.
Hey, man, I had to make it happen whichever
Yeah.
way you all wanted it. You know,
For
I had to
sure.
make it
So,
happen.
could you tell us what's on the menu?
Yes, sir. First of all, right here we got some hoisin, marinated. It's like a teriyaki glaze. And then I added some thyme. We got some jumbo shrimp. I grilled them and finished them off with some lemon juice. And right here we got some lamb chops. The same way lamb chop lollipops, that's what they call them.
Yeah.
It's the similar glaze to this, but it's just the hoisin sauce.
Okay.
And right here, this the city favorite. We got the lobster mac and cheese right here, baby. You know?
Okay.
You know, grandma, she touched up on the recipe with me.
Well, I
Got me
told
right.
Yeah, I
Straight
told
from
you
the
about
west
the
side
recipe
with it.
passed down.
You know,
That's right.
If it don't hit like grandma, you know,
Yeah.
you got to send it back. So,
sure.
you know, this the #1 favorite in the city, the lobster mac.
Your plate looks exceptionally exquisite.
Yes.
And, you know, I think my plate matches.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think it's time we dig in.
All right, for sure.
All right. Now, where are you starting? You starting with that?
The
Matter of
shrimp
fact-
right here.
Okay. I'm
Already.
going to match you.
All right. About that. Yeah. It's all about your seasoning cabinet, man. It takes a little garlic, the thyme. It's juicy. It's not dry. The flavor, like he said, he locked the flavor in. So, all right, we're gonna bust down something else. It's good,
Yeah,
man.
man. What you going on to next?
Let's go to this lobster max. It's just
Lobster
the city
Max.
favorite.
Oh,
Yeah. What part of the lobster do you use in this? 'Cause I know a lot of people use the claw meat.
I use straight tail.
See what I'm saying?
Just-
That's the only way I
just-
like it.
I
Boy,
chop it up in chunks, saute it, and
absolutely.
drop it on in there.
That's good, man.
one thing about, you know, your macaroni and cheese that I'm tasting already is that you are able to showcase a balance. You know, you taste the noodles. The noodles perfectly cooked. It's not overcooked or mushy.
I was about to say it's multi-cheese.
Yeah, man.
This is multi-cheese.
Oh, man, that is banging.
That's grandma's secret right there.
Yeah,
you
I'm
know?
about to say, boy, don't say that on
You know
tape.
A theme for this second season is that, you know, I'm a mac and cheese fiend. Oh, I want all this pornography.
You know what? I never tried the mac and cheese.
You know, this definitely satisfies all those mac and cheese nodes that you crave. That slight bit of you don't know exactly what it is.
That grandma.
It's right in the background.
Yeah, it hits you right
right
here.
there.
You're like, ooh. But I do want to taste the salmon after you mentioned how it was glazed. Oh, chef. Let me give you a little twirl. A little Price is Right twirl.
Sauce, man.
It's all about the sauce and the glaze.
Glaze. You said it was hoisin?
Hoisin.
Hoisin. That's my new
Hoisin.
This ain't your mama's yaki.
Nah.
This is
Hell
hoisin.
no.
God damn.
The way that the sauce adheres to the fish, and you got that glaze, so you get a little bit of crunchiness, and you get a little bit of stickiness, and that combination of sweet and savory, you know, you're kind of hitting those umami notes.
He locked the flavor in. The glaze like a candy apple. That glaze on the outside, like it's there.
You got it crispy on the edge, but the salmon is not overcooked at all. It's perfectly cooked. It's just it's perfect. That is fire.
It's definitely one of the city's favorites too. Like every week they want that salmon and the mac.
Boy, this is delicious, home. I'm trying to see where you been.
Chef chef, I want to ask you about, your starts in cooking.
I grew up with a lot of sisters and brothers, so we used to get food stamps, and I used to experiment with a lot of stuff. I started off a little like that, and I got my first job as a dishwasher at this place called Cafe Intermezzo when I was like 18 years old. And I asked the chef one day, let me help you, prep a little something. And I was in Cafe Intermezzo one night, and I remember Big Boi coming through.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
He was at the back corner table.
Yeah.
I came out and glanced at you, and
Believe
I
it.
served the food up to you.
That's
That was
hard,
like
man.
9 years ago. And
Wow, yeah,
I
man.
just stayed down with
Did that cafe in the mezzo.
it.
And now we're in a situation like this,
Right.
where, we're actually highlighting what you do and, full circle, able to bring Big Boi back around.
It's amazing, man. It seems like it's a dream come true right now.
Going into business for yourself, talk a little bit about that time.
Well, really, I had to branch off how to get out that restaurant business and, build your own brand. And I fell in love with that even more than just cooking out of a restaurant. I thought the restaurant was the end of it, so I transitioned from a restaurant chef, to a personal chef.
Definitely. And I think, we kind of talked about that in the car, how because of all the hard work you put in, you're able to be in a position like that.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to put the work in, man. And when the table clears, you just do whatever you want to do, at that point. And that's where I'm at in my life right now, which is a blessing. Because, that's 25 years of work, you know what I mean? And the music lives forever.
Well, look, I hope you didn't think we were finished. We have one more chef to meet.
What stop?
Yeah.
Straight up.
Chef Baul, you want to roll with us?
Yeah, that's cool. Okay.
Man, let's check it out. Wait, before you go.
Somebody give me some aluminum foil.
I was just about to say, I need a go plate.
I got you. I did them wrap that thing
Yeah,
up.
for
Man.
sure.
Sitting on with you.
Y'all go ahead and roll. I'm coming.
For sure, let's
Let me
do it.
go. Let me goddamn bust one more bite of this salmon. Look. God damn. Hey, this is Shay. This is my sister. We need to get his number ASAP.
Chef Kodak.
Yo, what up, though?
What's going on with you?
Gotta introduce you to Big Boi.
What's up, bud? All right, chillin'. What's happening?
What's good with you, man?
Yes, sir.
Good to meet you, bro.
Yes, sir. You
Cool
too.
if we grab a seat?
Yes, sir.
All right,
Sit
for
down.
sure.
Damn, I thought we were going somewhere. We came down the hallway, Pimpin'.
Little light walk. Chef Kodak was right here. First of all, thank you so much for just being here with us. Could you tell us what's on the menu?
I did a stuffed salmon, fan favorite, over a Cajun pasta. I did a lamb chop, seared lamb chops as well.
Oh man, that's amazing. The food is in front of us. I'm about to dive in. No Trey Songz. Try this with the salmon.
It's good, man. It's good, man. The sweet and spicy go together like my lips are tingling. The spinach is busting out the seams like a dime bag overstuffed. I just see healthiness.
Oh man. The Cajun seasoning that you have on this salmon almost developed like a crust on it. And not only do you have that crust, but the salmon that you cooked is just so flaky and buttery. And then the real kicker on the salmon is this secret cream spinach.
Yeah.
So you get a really, really tender leaf and a tender bite on the spinach.
I can't get over this stuffing on this salmon.
Man, what's on my boy? That's spinach. I don't even eat spinach. Dead ass. You gotta cook it like that.
Yeah.
I don't like it to be too leafy. I like it even with broccoli or something like that. I like my vegetables kind of soft like that. And that's just good.
And then the Alfredo sauce, listen. As you taste it, I think we can all agree, you can tell why it's world famous.
I just about to say the Alfredo sauce, it's really, really, it's creamy as hell.
With everything that we have going on, I did want to talk about one of the things that I like that is done, in my opinion, in Detroit better than a lot of other cities is lamb chops. Your lamb chop is a really great preparation. Sometimes with lamb chops, you have a situation where sometimes they dry out. And this lamb chop is done perfectly. And actually, Chef Kodak, I see the D fitted. You from Detroit, right?
Yes, sir. Born and raised.
Wow.
That's crazy.
313, what up, though?
Yeah.
Okay. So I moved out here in 2001, 10th grade year of high school. I went to Tri-City, same high school as you. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So, see what I'm saying? It's like a family reunion. Just look at God.
So you went to Tri-City, and then from there,
As soon as I got out of high school, I went straight to culinary school. I worked different jobs, crazy jobs, worked at cemeteries, airports. It was crazy, man.
what kept you going back to food?
It was just that passion. Like I love to cook. I could be in the kitchen all day.
That's what it's about, man. Like if your heart's in it, man, you're gonna be great at it.
Everybody at this table is an example of entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
When you are self-made, you come across hardships. So how did you overcome that adversity?
I had just had my newborn little baby boy, so that was all the motivation I need to give him a better lifestyle than I had and to teach him things that I learned as a man when I could teach him as a little boy.
So Chef Kodak, times of hardship, how did you overcome those moments?
I remember first opening my restaurant, and times was hard. I'm talking about 1 or 2 customers a day.
How did you transition from those moments from 1 or 2 customers to now an extremely successful, empire?
It's really what the show is about, InstaChef. I used the platform Instagram to just build my brand, just from hashtags to different marketing tools, branding, logos. I just went for what I knew.
Big Boi.
Before you answer that, man, I heard you like to whip it up in the kitchen.
I do a little something.
Man, let's see what you know how to do, man. Come help me out in the kitchen.
It's gonna be simple.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can toss it up a little bit.
Let's go.
What you want me to do? Just flip that motherfucker?
Yeah, flip it.
I want to. Oh shit, man. Oh shit. Oh shit. Whoa shit. That was a good
Yeah,
flip.
that was a
right
good
there.
one. That was a good one.
Wait. Yeah. Oh shit.
That would've
Damn,
messed
I got
up.
Alfredo on my L mask. That's enough for me for the day.
Now going back, I want to bring you guys on that breakthrough moment when you started to see things pay off.
I was playing Madden one day with my nephew, and I threw a pass to Julio Jones. I looked down at my phone. I had an Instagram message from Julio Jones. And he sent me a message, said, "Can you come cook for me tomorrow?" The next morning, I'm in Julio Jones' penthouse making his off-season breakfast, lunch, and dinner, man.
I gotta say it was when we put out the first song, Players Ball, and it was a Christmas song. And when they first told us that we had to put our first song on a Christmas album, we was like, they're trying to our career up before we can even get out here, right?
For sure.
We changed the word from Christmas Day to All Day and Day, took the sleigh bells out. 6 weeks later, it was #1 on Billboard. It went gold, and the rest is diamond.
So question to everybody, I'll start with Chef Kodak. What advice do you have for other people that possibly want to pursue, the path that you're going with food?
You gotta keep going. Keep going hard and really stay in your lane. Whatever your lane is, pick your lane.
So,
I like to always tell just anybody, just be the best you know what I mean? It's all about, you have your own signature thing where nobody can duplicate what you do, and you just give the world the best you, and everybody gonna come to you for what you do. You know what I mean? And you just gotta want it.
Go attain the knowledge. If you don't know it, it's out here in the world we live in now. Just about anything you want to know, you can just Google it or research it. And just believe in yourself and have some confidence with a little swag behind it and some integrity. So you're gonna do the right thing if anybody watching or not. So you can't lose with them, that recipe right there.
Boss talk.
yeah, for real. One thing, I'm glad I got to bring everybody together on this level because, not only are we living out our dreams, but we're living out our dreams and hope to leave something for others.
I want my recipes to still be utilized 100 years from now. When I'm gone, when my son gone, my grandkids gone, I want them to still be cooking the same Chef Baul recipe and know where it came from and know where Chef Baul came from.
I think the music is immortal. A lot of stuff that, I've taught to me as, Outkast, me solo, whatever, Dungeon Family, I've taught people through music. That change people's lives, and if you can change one person's life, then you've kind of served a nice little swerve on this earth.
I'm gonna say my brand. I want when people see this face, they just think of a stuffed salmon, the stuffed salmon they had yesterday. Branding is everything. So as soon as they see that, they be like, man, I'm hungry. Kodak know that.
Yeah, I like that. Once again, thank you all for coming here. And I think it was great to have you all here because we got to hear not only different sides of your stories, but there were opportunities where things were parallel. I want to thank everybody once again for being here. And before we go, can I get a selfie with everybody?
Yeah.
Let's do that real quick.
Yeah.
Y'all ready? 1, 2.
Damn, looking like Messi Marvin.
Nobody saw it. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Man, that was beautiful. One, oh my bad. Real friend. Thank you.
Yeah,
Listen, man, no, cause sometimes like So sometimes crew will just leave you out there.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah,
like,
yeah.
like
You gotta
our
have
crew,
somebody look out for
listen, our crew is like, so like anytime they'll be like, yo,
you.
fix that
Yeah,
real
yeah,
quick.
believe it.
Yo, thank you so much for watching InstaChef on Thrillist. Be sure to like and share this video, leave a comment below, and subscribe to Thrillist on all social media platforms. We'll see you next time.